Hello. Welcome to another episode of Gym Rats. As always, it is me, XFL Jim.
Fucking go!
As always, I'm joined by the man himself, Chase Sessoms, a.k.a. the Wolf.
There's just a lot of trying after play. We're trying to make some stuff happen, and they're doing a little extra pushing and shoving. We're trying to get our fucking job done.
And of course, Uncle Rico, Eric, the man himself, at the bottom. If anything, Eric's a power bottom, though.
He started from the bottom. Now he's here.
Dude, I just want to know what the hell you did last night, man. Did you get in a bar fight?
No, I played poker and then played craps, and then played roulette and smoked a shitload of cigarettes and drank a bunch.
So when you play, when you roll the dice, what's the strategy, man? How do you do it? Like
what I'm actually rolling, or what?
No. Like when you go out there and play, are you just play the pass line? Do you play them not to make the number? Like what?
No, I play the pass line. I play the odds. I play 10-6-4 usually.
The cum line.
I played the cum line a lot last night.
Love cum bets. Love cum bets.
They're so fun. And then I played hard 8, hard 4. I hit $10 on a straight yo bet, which was pretty nice.
Hey, that's nice.
It was sick.
Yeah. Yo 11, baby.
And then I play the field a little bit.
Now
that's what the dealer was saying. The dealer was trying to edge us.
Yeah. He actually runs a website, cumbet.com.
Him and the roulette master.
Oh, some hot people.
That was
my night.
Like if the number is a 6, do you only do the double down then, or do you always just do the double bet?
Always.
Oh, see, I only do it if it's like a 6, a 4. That's the number. Then I'll do it. If not, I just
always.
One of the last times I went to the casino, I got so drunk that I couldn't say the word buffet. I kept calling it the buffaway.
The buffet.
The buffaway.
Hey man, give me the buffet.
Give me the buffet. Boys, it's a big slate of college basketball on the docket. Are you ready to dive in?
Let's go, Jim.
I'm going to start us off. I got a game at 11. 11 a.m. sharp, Central Time, God's time. I'm going to the ACC. And I'm taking Virginia plus 16 versus Louisville. Both teams, disappointing year. I don't trust this Louisville team. This is a trust factor. I've watched them play. They don't look good. I think Virginia can keep it at least a little close. So I'm taking the Hooves plus 16 here.
The Hooves.
I've got to play at 11 also. In all things, fuck Kentucky, just as a matter of principle. I'm taking Alabama plus 2.5 versus Kentucky at 11 o'clock. You got Alabama, who's one of the best 2-point shooting teams in the country, and Kentucky allows one of the highest 2-point shooting percentages in the country. If Alabama can avoid a 3-point shooting contest and get their points inside, then I think they can cover, if not win outright. And I'm also taking the over 178.5 because these are two of the top scoring teams in the country. Could be a shootout.
I like that.
I'm on Alabama. I got him at plus 3.5. Oats as a underdog, 59% ATS. I think it's just a good situational spot as Kentucky is coming off 2 wins against ranked opponents, possibly a letdown spot. Alabama, they should be pretty locked in coming off the loss against Ole Miss at home when they're 12-point favorites. Kentucky struggles defending the 3-point line. They allow the 310th most 3-pointers a game, but teams in the SEC play are only shooting 29% from deep. So it's bound for a regression type game. And I really think this is the game with Alabama ranking 31st in 3-pointers made this season. I think they're going to be able to exploit how Kentucky leaves a lot of 3-pointers open. Oats 58.1% ATS following a straight up loss, covers 68.8% ATS as an underdog off a straight up loss. I like this Alabama team. I think this Kentucky team defense is insanely overrated. So give me Alabama here plus 3.5.
I like it. I'm rolling. I got nothing until 1, boys.
I got one at noon here. I'm sticking with the SEC. Auburn at Georgia. I'm taking Auburn to cover the 6. I think it's dicey, but I think this comes down to the fact that Auburn can shoot the lights out, and I don't think that Georgia can keep pace, especially with the staunches of a defense that Auburn puts on the court. They look like a machine, but, I mean, it's a road game in the SEC, so I don't feel just warm and fuzzy about this, but I do think they cover the 6, so I'm taking Auburn there.
We're on the opposite sides. I took Georgia here plus the 6.5. I'm fading Auburn in a letdown spot. Boone is out, and it's usually the second game after the player goes out that's a prime stop to fade the team. Auburn is coming off a win over 15th ranked Missouri State, and they have sixth ranked Tennessee on deck, creating a potential letdown spot. Georgia excels at second chance opportunities. They're a really good offensive rebounding team. I think that's where Auburn is going to struggle in this game. Auburn, 42% from 3, is due for some shooting regression. Auburn will need to double Georgia's size inside, which is going to create opportunities. Georgia's only shooting 27% in SEC play from deep. I think they're going to be able to make these threes. They're due for some positive shooting regression. Teams ranked between 1 and 5, 48% on the road as favorites the last 20 years. Georgia's 27th in points per game, 14th effective field goal percentage, 8th in opponent three-point percentage. I just think this is a tough matchup for Auburn with all the size they have. So I'm going to take Georgia here plus the 6.5.
I'm waiting now until 1 o'clock. I like to wade into some good old action, some college basketball action, baby.
Real quick, did you see that one of the directional Mish versus directional Mish game was flagged for suspicious betting?
Chase, that's why I'm taking Bowling Green -4 first half versus Eastern Michigan, baby. That's exactly why.
Yes!
Eastern Michigan flagged for suspicious activity in the first half. Give it to me.
Was it all a ruse, you think, or do you think you got something?
This is where I find out.
It's always good to fuck around and find out.
This is where I find out. I might even do a cheeky, Bowling Green first half, Eastern Michigan money line.
God, I love plays like that. I love it so much. I love it, Jim. Everything about what you just said, I love.
I remember reading it. I was like, the headline, Eastern Michigan basketball games flagged for unusual betting activity. It's all first halves. So give me Bowling Green -4 first half.
I love the fact also that this was all directional mishes. Sorry to jump in there. Had to get that in.
Bobby's at. No, I did it last night, but also I've been sick and I stayed up late and we were screaming and it was awesome.
From Instagram, our girl Betting in Heels asked, Citadel moneyline thoughts.
Citadel moneyline.
Let me see.
I'll have some thoughts shortly.
I didn't even look at that game.
Versus VMI. It's a close game. It's a pick 'em. Fuck yeah, go for it. -100, even money.
Are they home or away? Are they home or away?
They're home. They're home.
I would take the home spot in the pick 'em, but I'll be honest, I didn't even look at that game.
No, I'll take them.
God, these teams are abysmal.
Yeah, they suck.
But at least VMI makes their free throws. They're not great at rebounding, but neither is. I'll go VMI. I'll lean VMI that game.
I respect it.
Yep.
I got nothing now till 2.
I got nothing now till 2:30.
I believe it's on me then.
I'm with Jeff here, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's on. Yep, we're going to Chase.
I've got Arizona at Texas Tech. I'm being a chalk-eating weasel here. I'm taking Texas Tech -4. Texas Tech, much better shooting team than Arizona, and they're in the top 10 of three-point field goal percentage, and Arizona is abysmal at it. If Arizona can't defend the arc, then I think it's an easy cover for Texas Tech. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take the chalk to cover the 4 at home.
I'm still bitter they lost to Iowa State last week. I'm still bitter about that loss.
Was it the Hilton Magic that got him?
No, they were home. They had 2 different 90% free throw shooters miss 3 throws at the end of the game. They blew a 17-point lead in the second half, and they missed a layup to win it in overtime, with Iowa State making a buzzer beater to force overtime.
Bounce back time.
At 2 p.m., I'm rolling in the Big Ten. I'm taking Wisconsin straight up against USC. I've watched both these teams play. I don't like the way USC conducts business. I don't like the way they run a program. I don't like the way that I don't like where they're located. I don't like USC. So when I find a game this close, it's time for me to roll with the Badgers. I'm taking Wisconsin straight up minus 105.
I've got one also.
Yep, I agree with that statement completely. I'm doing this now. I gotta get new glasses.
Yeah. I've got one at the same time. I'm also sticking to the Big Ten, but I'm going Purdue at Oregon. And once again, the chalk eating Weasel eats chalk. I'm taking Oregon minus 2.5. I think this is a pretty even matchup until you get into the nitty gritty of rebounding. Purdue's definitely missing Zach Edey because they're a terrible rebounding team this season. Combine that with the lower shooting percentage, and you have a lot of one and done trips down the court. I'll go ahead and take Oregon to cover at home minus 2.5.
I think a safe bet to make is anytime Chase mentions Purdue when we're talking college basketball, he's probably betting against them.
Usually on the other side.
Like 100% of the time.
You guys want to hear a crazy stat?
Always.
So last year, Edey fouled out in no games. His first NBA game. Guess how long it took for him to foul out?
3 quarters.
15 minutes.
Damn.
15 minutes.
Hack machine.
All of the Belmont Bruins over the Purple Aces in small school action, too.
Mm-hmm. Respect.
Ooh, versus Evansville. I'll take Belmont in there, Jeff.
You take Belmont?
Yeah.
Where's Belmont? Is it in Nashville? Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right. Or I think I'm right.
The Belmont Bruins. Let's see. Where are they at? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're in Nashville.
Cashville?
Oh, I looked up Belmont and lost my place. I think I don't have anything till
I got a 2:30. I'm up.
Later.
Go
for it. Go.
Vanderbilt plus 6.5 against Tennessee. Tennessee coming off an 18-point home win over a ranked Georgia team now faces a road game against Vanderbilt. 15th ranked Mississippi State on deck early in the week. Potential letdown spot. Look ahead scenario. Ranked teams between 1 and 6. Road favorites 47% ATS last 20 years. When we look, and it's just Rick Barnes. Rick Barnes is a top 6 team in the country as a road favorite. Last 20 years, a robust 26% ATS. Vanderbilt point guard AJ Hoggard, seasonal player, was a starting point guard for 4 years at Michigan State. He's going to be able to handle this Tennessee defensive pressure. He's due for some shooting regression, has yet to shoot 40% in a game. With the way Tennessee doubles and plays defense, it's going to lead to a lot of open three-point looks. Vanderbilt 35th nationally in scoring, 82.4 points per game. Defense has been solid, conceding 63 or fewer points in 2 of their last 5, holding opponents to an average of 67.4 points, 68th nationally. I think Vanderbilt's defense efficiency at forcing turnovers is going to be able to disrupt Tennessee's offensive rhythm. Give me the Commodores plus 6.5.
Kind of like the way you said robust there.
Do you like that, dude? I'm trying to become more professional.
It made me want to bust.
My goal this year is to sound more professional when I give my notes. So I'm trying, Jim, for you.
We should get you a word of the day calendar.
A word of the day calendar?
Yeah. Don't they make word of the day toilet paper too?
I think they do actually.
Depending on your strategy, you could get through multiple words in one day. You know,
it's true. I'm rolling at 3:00.
I don't have anything till 5, so let's go with Jim.
Yep.
JMU, App State.
Oof.
JMU's burned me one too many times. I bet this team 3 times this season so far. I've been burned 3 times. So I'm jumping on the other side. I'm taking App State, and I'm just taking them straight up, plus 135. It's a great rivalry. These teams hate each other. Give me the dog. Give me the road dog. Give me App State, baby. Just straight up.
The road dog.
Beautiful. 5
I got
o'clock
nothing
now?
now till late.
Let's go to Chase.
Yeah, I'm nothing till late, boys.
All right, once again, sticking with the SEC. Ole Miss at Mississippi State. Rivalry game. I am, as many of you know, I have an alter ego known as the Undertaker. And I am going under 146.5 here. Both these teams hold their opponents to under 70 points a game. Both of these teams are in the top 10 of steals per game. Also, Ole Miss is in the top 10 of opponents' turnovers per game. I think this ends up a defensive struggle, so I'm on the under here.
Love it. I love it when the Undertaker comes out. It's always a nice little treat.
He just tombstones the fun out of some shit.
God, it's fun. Eric, are you up? I think you're up next.
Yep. I'm going to Missouri. Give me Arkansas plus 5.5. I also took them plus 220. Missouri is coming off a huge road win against 5th-ranked Florida. Historically speaking, this is going to be a letdown spot for Missouri. Arkansas, this is their kitchen sink game. I mean, they have yet to win the SEC. SEC is so strong. Look, they need to win this game to recover and bounce back. Arkansas has a size advantage. This is going to be able to generate some second chance points. Arkansas has shot a robust 26% from three-point land in SEC play, way below their potential. Missouri's defensive scheme allows for plenty open looks. This is a prime spot for Arkansas to improve that shooting percentage, bounce back game. Davis, former standout from FAU's Final Four run, has struggled this season. I think with the open looks, I think he's going to bounce back. Missouri, they're shooting 39% this season from three. This is an experienced team. None of these guys have shot this well in their careers. They're going to calm it back to earth or due for some negative shooting progression. Also, Cal has hinted at some lineup adjustments. When we see these lineup adjustments, we usually see a little bounce back that first game with the added pep in the step of playing with different people. I like Arkansas here. I like the spot. Give me 5.5 and plus 220.
Woo, love it.
Damn, son. This is the time for the Razorbacks. This is their time.
Dude, if they won't win this game, I don't think Cal makes it through the season.
Whoa.
I had to be the only person who was not enthused at all with the Cal hire. I think he's way past his prime. I think he got all that NIL money. He buys fancy recruits that are transfers, and then he just doesn't do shit.
I think the thing is,
just bag catches a check.
His staff this year is brutal. Is absolutely brutal. This has to be one of his worst coaching staffs in recent years, and it's showing. Like, these kids, with how good they are with Wagner, Davis, and Bland, and the size they have, this team should be a top 25 team. Now, granted, we could just chalk it up to shooting regression, not being able to hit the broad side of the barn. But, I mean, that game against Florida, it was open look after open look after open look after open look, and they just could not get it in. So, yeah, I think if they don't win this game, I think we're going to see Cal pull a Legionnaire and just peace out.
I wouldn't hate to see it. I'm still sitting at nothing till 8.
We're on you because I don't have anything till 9.
Oh, it's me, baby. I'm rolling. I'm going out west. I'm getting a team for a little redemption arc. They should have won the FCS National Championship, but I'm going to take them in a random college basketball game. Give me Montana State +1 versus Weber State. I'm taking them. I'm taking the Cats.
Dame Lillard isn't walking through that door, so I'm with you against Weber State.
Yeah, give Montana State +1. It's one of those. I'm a sucker for like the close college basketball bets, and they're coming. Sports Facts, they're coming. Don't you worry. Asking about round robins. Eric, I think you're the last man up.
Yeah, last. I'm going out west. Look, I was on my Beavers early in the week, pulled off the overtime upset win over the Zags at home. but I'm fading them now. Oregon State coming off that biggest win in years in program history, overtime win over Gonzaga, prime letdown scenario. But the main thing is the fatigue factor. West Coast Conference, they play Thursday, Saturday. Oregon State goes 8 deep. 5 of the 8 played over 33 minutes, with 2 of the bench players logging 10 minutes and or less. So one played 10, one played 8. This team is going to be insanely tired going to San Francisco now. Oregon State has had a hard time performing on the year. When you look at, they're averaging 9 points less on the road than they do at home. Oregon State plays a zone defense. This is going to create 3-point opportunities for San Francisco, which is their game. They're 74th nationally making 3-pointers. They have not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 guys that shoot over 35% from deep. I think this is a great scheme matchup, and I think Oregon State, I think those kids are just going to be tired. So give me San Francisco minus 2.5. The Dons.
The Dons. Love the Dons.
Love it. Love it.
Give me the Dons.
Question for Chase. Any carryovers today?
Yeah, there's a pick 5 carryover at Turf. There's a pick 6 carryover at Aqueduct.
Ooh. Boys ready for some round robins?
Let's get it.
Because I sure am. Oh, he's asking if it's early or late.
I'm not sure. Oh, I have to look. I think it might be the late, but I'll have to check.
Eric, you want to start us off?
Yeah, mine's pretty basic. I'm a basic guy. Give me Georgia, Vandy, Bama, and Pig Suey. Give me the Hogs.
Oh, Chase.
I'm going to go Alabama money line, Texas Tech -4, Oregon -2.5.
I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just going to do a cheeky little 3-teamer. And I'm going to take Alabama, Clemson, and Vanderbilt. Plus 1549. Just cheeky. Just nice and simple. And I'm not doing. I told the people. I promised the people. I'm not doing college basketball teasers. It's just not happening.
I could think of things far less dicey than
it's
college basketball teasers.
It's not gonna happen. So instead, what I do for the people is a little cross sport parlay. So what I have cooked up for you folks today. It's simple. It's elegant. It's actually maybe a little disgusting. Because I'm going Virginia plus 16. And I'm going to go Eric's Detroit Pistons on the money line. And I'm going to go with the Houston Texans plus 9. And last but not least, we're going to take the Boston Bruins straight up over the Ottawa Senators. Plus 1479.
Jeez, dude.
I hate the Lakers is asking what our NFL predictions are.
Do you want to throw any Aussie Open bets in there for tennis?
Yeah.
No. Tennis is like the one sport I don't think I've ever touched.
That's the ultimate degen sport.
I know. I need to tail people on it though. Same with UFC. Like I don't bet UFC. I just tail people because I don't ever bet.
Dude, Uncle Rico gave out a nice little 6-1 prop last week, dude.
I heard. Eric, I was there. Do you have any NFL predictions you want to give out real quick?
I don't.
Do you want all my bets?
No. Just a choice bet, Eric. Maybe two bets if you have them.
I would take the Texans in the first half. Dalton Schultz receiving yards over. Sam Laporta receiving yards over.
I like it. And then let's make some money. He's asking. Everyone's going to parlay Lions, Chiefs, Eagles money line. Which one goes down?
I guess the Eagles are probably the most likely candidate. They got the Rams. You got Tragic Magic with the Fires. Like I would guess the Eagles, but I'm not gonna stand on or die on that hill by any means.
See, the Lions fan in me says the Lions. The sports bettor in me, as crazy as it sounds, says the Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, obviously anything happens with Bills, Ravens. I think My head says the Eagles. My heart wants the Chiefs. But I have no idea. I might do a little teaser, though. Might do a little 4-game teaser. That'd be fun.
Little 4-gamer?
Yeah, tease the Texans, the Lions, the Rams, and the Bills. Hell yeah.
Jeez.
Hell yeah, dude. Anything else before we head out, guys?
UFC prop. Give me Umar. Buy knockout. Casual plus 85, plus 850.
I love it. You love it. We love it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening. We appreciate you. We love you. And we'll see you next time for another episode of Gym Rats. Bye-bye, everybody. Mwah.